I'm going to give you 4 false cuts that'll help you take your magic to the next level, even if you're a beginner. So for number 1, we're going to start right here. Number 1 is going to be this forward fake swing cut. Let you see that again real quick. You like that. It looks very similar to a normal cut, except you're swinging the top over. So set up in a swing cut, your middle and ring finger on the outside top and your thumb on the bottom. Your index peels up about half, swings it over into the crook of your thumb and your index finger. Then you grab the other part, down and down. I like to do this very close to my hand because then it looks like a normal shuffle or normal cut. And I always give it that little tap because that's just a little direct misdirection. They forget where it came from. I'm now putting them together so it looks like I did this. This is what they remember. So, last time, your little swing cut, false cut. Keeps everything in order. Number 2 is essentially a Hindu shuffle cut. So you're going to set up in your Hindu shuffle type, and instead of the left hand pulling off packets, the right hand is going to pull the bottom packet. So your left hand is going to have your thumb at the top corner and your middle and ring finger at the top corner, your index finger just resting up here. Your right hand is going to have the opposite, your ring finger and middle finger on this corner and your thumb up on this corner. Your index finger you want to have near the top. You don't want to put pressure, but you want to drag it across the top. That's going to give the impression, because your index finger ends up on top, the impression that these cards came from the top. So, what we're going to do here, boop, number 2, there's your little card. You're going to set it up here. You're going to grab the bottom part. You're going to slide this out. 1, 2, cut. But the cards never actually cut. Another little tip that you can do that will help add to the deception is when you slide these cards out, drop these down into your hands. That brings these cards above these cards. Again, what they see is this. So these cards will be above these cards. You can move it out and up and out, right? You want to mimic the same movement no matter what you do. So on the first part of this cut, if I go up and out, you want to go up and out. That's going to sell the cut. So that is number 2, is your little Hindu cut. Keeps everything in order. I know it doesn't look like much because you're tracking the card. But if you don't track the card, pretty cool looking little cut. Same as this little swing cut. Everything is still in order. All right, number 3. Number 3 is a quad swing cut. So the quad swing cut, I place these fingers in the swing cut position, but a little more towards the inside and a little hung over here because you're going to grab a pack of cards. So your thumb's going to naturally follow that same spot, but on the bottom. So your first movement here, number 3, let's get that guy out there so you can see it. Your first movement is to take a little packet and swing it down here. Now, you don't want it in the crook of your thumb just yet. You kind of want it at this crease and low. Okay? Then you're going to take the next packet. You're going to swing it over here, but this one you're going to swing into the crook of your thumb. And when you do that, you're going to grab this packet with your ring finger and your thumb down here. And you're going to pull it out. Boom. So that's 2. Then it's separated already. So you're going to take this packet, throw it in your thumb crook. That's 3, 4. So it looks like you did 4 cuts. So when you do it at speed, bam, like that. So that's number 3. Number 3 was your quad swing cut, which I should have done as number 4 because it's a quad. But number 4 is just a kind of variation. It's just a triple. So this is your 4th one. So what you're going to do on this is set this up to do a swing cut. Again, your finger position's there. You're going to swing off this packet. You do want to put this one in the crook. Bury this one in your crook of your thumb and your index finger. So you want to put that there. Then you're going to swing off another packet. When you do, you're going to steal this bottom packet. Slide that. Boom. You're going to take your thumb on the bottom of your middle packet, do this little cool rotation, and then you're going to take your top packet and put it back on top. That keeps everything in order. So again, swing off the packet, steal the packet. Oh, put your thumb in here, steal the middle packet. Oh, flip this over. Boom. top packet, middle packet, steal the packet, slip the packet, the packet. So when you do it fast, it has this cool little flippy rhythm to it, and it's hard to keep track of. And it just looks fun, right? This one I don't use that often. This one I use when I'm like just like warming up my hands, or when I'm sitting there talking to people, just because of, I think it looks like a false cut. But the people that don't know, don't know. Magicians will know that this is a false cut, but people that have never seen it will not know that's a false cut. So real fast, your false cuts are, number one, this little swing cut. That's false cut. Your little Hindu shuffle cut. Your quad swing cut. And your swing cut. 4 false cuts to help you level up. And your swing cut. Oh gosh.